Hi guys, so today I decided to do a comparison video between Bloody Red Hood and Steampunk Aurora, and the reason for that is because a lot of times when people mention these dolls they always do tend to kind of put them in the same category, and almost like, they always say, oh, they have similar face ups or a similar look. So I decided to do a comparison video. I know that Pullip Henry is also one of the Pullips that is always brought up when we're talking about these dolls, because she also kind of has a little bit of a similar face up. Unfortunately, I don't have that Pullip doll, and she's been long sold out. And if I had, if I could, I would definitely get it because she's beautiful. But I have accepted that I probably will never own one of those. But anyway, so let's move on to the comparisons. Okay, so first let's talk about their stock, right? So one thing that I noticed that it is kind of similar is this kind of Victorian, maybe frayed look here that we have going on. If you take a look at her sleeves, they kind of have this frayed look and a lot of different, layers. And Bloody Red Hood also has the same kind of frayed look and, a lot of layers. And this kind of tone also, maybe the tone between them two, if you can see, like her hood is this dark red and then her skirt is kind of this dark red as well. So as you can see, I think the color scheme and also the styling of the clothes is quite similar, and I could see why they're usually put on the same category. Another similarity that they do have in their stock is that they're both wearing these kind of dark type of combat boots almost. And they're both, they are like, with the lace detail, and they're black. The difference is, of course, that hers is a bit shorter and she does have these platforms. But she's also wearing these kind of fishnet tights. But you also have these here. Hers, the difference is kind of like a crocodile, shinier material, as you can see. But it's also, the enclosures are also by the thread here, as we can see. So, and hers is a heel, right, instead of a platform. But overall, it's still kind of in the same theme. As we can see, they have the frayed look, a lot of layers, and the big, like, dark boots. So now let's move on to their face up. Okay, so now let's take a look at their face up, which is one of the most interesting things about these dolls. First, we can notice that Aurora is more pale than Bloody Red Hood, so she is lighter. Now the lips are actually a very similar color, if not almost the exact color. The difference is that hers kind of fades into the color towards the middle, and hers are like a full lip, right? But it's basically the same color. Their eye chips, as we can see, is kind of in the same color family, but Aurora's is much lighter, more towards the pink, and Bloody Red Hood is more towards like a burgundy maroon color, so it's darker. I hope the camera is able to capture that. Their eyelids, as you can see, are different. Hers is more of a metallic violet color, and it's a black eyeliner, and hers is a more pinkish, lighter tone with kind of like, it's not really a black, and it's more like a dark brown liner. Now they do have a similar kind of a blush on their face. And the eyebrows, hers is more like a sharp look, and they're just kind of this light brown, and hers a little more softer, and they're that color that I said on her review, which is kind of brown here, but as you can see, they're kind of tones of red towards the ends of the eyebrow. They do have a pinkish, like a eyeshadow towards their eyes here, above the eyes. But hers is a little more smokier here on the side. Now, the way that hers is done here, and that's what I said, that she looks so cute is because I think of the way that the eyeliner is done here on the side, as you guys can see. But Aurora, she does have a similar face up on the eye, except that hers is not completely covered, but there is a line that's exactly in the same directions as hers, and I could see that's why maybe a lot of people think that these dolls are actually kind of do have kind of similar face ups. So overall, they do have some similarities, but I do think that, I mean, you know, they are kind of maybe in the same style, but they're very different. Like if you look at certain things, the details, it does turn out to be very different between these two. So another similarity is that they both have straight long hair. As we can see here, I'll show you. Although Aurora's hair is definitely longer, but they both, as you can see, they're straight wigs, and they're both long, and they're both red. But obviously, we can see that Bloody Red Hood's red is a bit darker. It's more of like a maroon kind of color, as opposed to Aurora's hair, which is more like the lighter red family, right? But as you can see, there's also that with the wigs as well. So that was my comparison video of a Bloody Red Hood versus Steampunk Aurora. I hope it's helpful to anyone who's maybe considering buying one of these two or both. I highly recommend them. They're actually my top two favorites at the moment. You know, I don't know, I guess it depends on in terms of picking one if you can only afford one. I mean, Bloody Red Hood to me, she's just absolutely my favorite. I just love everything about this doll, and she also is very versatile. And I do have reviews individually for these two, so if you want, feel free to check them out. I'll put the link to them in the description. And I got both of them at pullipstyle.com, which actually had the best price for them. And yeah, but I think, you know, I love them both. Bloody Red Hood is my top favorite right now, but Steampunk Aurora is a very close second. You know, they're very detailed. They have they come with a lot of accessories and a lot of stuff, and they're just gorgeous, gorgeous dolls. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments, and don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like these dolls, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!